Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott was celebrating on social media in response to a viral photograph showing a young black woman being hauled off the campus of Texas Tech University in handcuffs. So what did this young woman do? Was she vandalizing? Was she beating someone up? Had she committed a crime? And no. This young woman, young black woman, of course, her crime that caused her to be hauled away in handcuffs and expelled from school was that she was mocking the death of Charlie Kirk. In fact, she is reported to have said, "F y'all, ya homie dead." And for that, she was hauled away in handcuffs as if she were a murderer herself. And again, is no longer enrolled in the school is all we have. So I don't know if she left or if she was expelled, but I have to imagine this was probably an expulsion for her doing nothing more than exercising her right to freedom of speech. And the governor of Texas, along with Ted Cruz, celebrated this. You may not like what somebody has to say, but that does not mean that legally they can be punished for it. Obviously, the fire in a crowded theater thing, is the way the exception goes. But her mocking Charlie Kirk, her celebrating the death, what you think of her doing that doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what the U.S. Constitution thinks of her doing that, and it says you can. That's it. That's the end of that conversation. We don't have to have a conversation about whether you agree with it or disagree with it, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. It's illegal to crack down on freedom of speech. That is the only point that matters. But Greg Abbott reposted the picture, by the way, on Twitter and said this. "This is what happened to the person who was mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination at Texas Tech. Fuck around, find out. Definitely picked the wrong school to taunt the death of Charlie Kirk." Again, you're boasting, you're celebrating losing our First Amendment freedoms. Aren't you the guy that, you got in a huff and all Republicans got in a huff because Jasmine Crockett recently called you Hot Wheels? And here you are mocking another person? Gee, weird, huh? Texas Tech University put out the following statement on Monday. "Any behavior that denigrates victims of violence is reprehensible, has no place on our campus, and is not aligned with our values. Federal law prevents Texas Tech University from commenting on individual student conduct matters. We take all reported violations seriously and address them under university policy and the law." The university also confirmed to Cron on Monday that the student was no longer enrolled at the university. So again, not sure if she left voluntarily or if she was expelled, but pretty sick stuff. Ted Cruz, over the weekend, said this. "I saw an image on Twitter of this one soulless young woman dancing and singing that Charlie Kirk had been shot in the neck. Made me physically sick at the joy of this murder." You called her a soulless young woman, right? Should we crack down on your free speech? You're mocking a woman who is also going through something now. You're mocking her pain, mocking her family's pain. The internet plastered a picture everywhere, basically put a target on her. Huh? Do we just not care? Like it's okay if y'all do it, it's not okay if we do it? Just want to make sure I'm clear on that. Folks, we are losing our freedoms. We are losing our rights. People are losing their jobs. I mean, hell, J.D. Vance came out Monday while guest hosting Charlie Kirk's podcast, right? Like the vice president of the United States is guest hosting a podcast like it's the most normal thing in the world for him to do. Said this, "When you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer." Freedom of speech is not a fireable offense, folks. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you say it about. Obviously, you can't say that you're going to do harm to another person. Sure. But celebrating harm happening to someone else, whether it's on the left or right, doesn't matter if you like it. Doesn't matter if you condone it or condemn it. What matters is that it is protected. But we're losing our rights, we're losing our freedoms, we're losing our constitutional protections, we're losing our jobs. Trump announced we're going to investigate these people, said the investigations are actually already happening. We are losing everything. We are marching even faster now towards full-blown authoritarianism. Why? Because the president's favorite conservative influencer is no longer alive. That's seriously going to be the catalyst that drives us to a dictatorship in a matter of days? That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. But it's also happening right before our eyes. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.